3 years ago, Mayor Matt Waligora proclaimed Columbus Day as Indigenous Peoples Day in the city of Alpena. Today, Elijah Baker looked at how the Besser Museum is working to preserve Native American history in Northeast Michigan.
In 1492, Christopher Columbus sailed across the ocean blue and came across land already inhabited by indigenous people. What we understand as America's discovery overshadows the people who were here first. Northern tribal groups harvested fish along the banks of the Thunder Bay River at a time when Lake Huron's elevation levels were much higher. Over the centuries, indigenous culture, art, and people were either pushed to the side or buried.
There was certainly an effort to depreciate the impact of the native culture through the use of acculturation programs, specifically the schools of the early 20th century.
For the past 4 years, the Besser Museum has focused on renovating the Native American exhibit. Since the 1970s, the museum has housed a large collection of indigenous artifacts. Despite all that you see, it just isn't enough.
Local genealogist was contracted to do research on the families and kind of connect those family trees.
The museum plans to honor and tell the stories of Native families who were here long before Christopher Columbus discovered their home.
Yes, we're trying to recognize or wanting to emphasize that the people are still here, and they're still here in quite large numbers, and we'd like to have their voice represented. We'd like to have their point of view presented.
Besser Museum lives by the motto, we have the responsibility to be the story keepers of Northeast Michigan, which is inclusive of European and Native histories. Elijah Baker, WBKB News.
And the Besser Museum is looking for families who have ties to Native heritage to help tell their story. You may contact Chris Potulski at 989-356-2202.